I just been feeling like is like positivity really ever gonna come back? And everybody keeps saying it'll come back. You know, conscious rap will come back. Conscious rap will come back. But if you're constantly being berated and downtrodden by the dumb shit that your radios play, and you know the only people that really bump your music through the radios are the college radios that barely get a whole 15 people to listen to their shows on a regular basis, it's kind of deterrent. So when I really started feeling this way, which was like, when did I write this? I ain't even dated, about mid-summer last year. I came up with this piece called Walk Away. And this is like my resignation letter. You know what I'm saying? If ever I say, you know what, I'm just gonna quit, I'm gonna go, you know, work my 9 to 5, raise my son, and just, you know, live a white picket fence life, like this would be the resignation letter that anybody that hears this piece would be like, damn, he really did say he was just gonna walk away. So this is Walk Away.
No, I will not write another powerful poem. This will not be that impactful move the masses piece. I refuse to make yet another priest of the people stand up and be accounted I am a revolutionary joints. Cause really, what's the point? It's not like you listen to him anyway. So no, I will not inform you of the mindless, misinformed zombies that infest all communities. Nah, this ain't the piece for that. And I will not gradually guide you to the light of the fact of the racial injustice that still runs ridiculously rampant in our everyday life. I refuse to be the one to let you in on the fact that even though our president is black, the same constitution he pledged his life to uphold is still telling him he is but 3/5 of a man. Cause I will not make myself write yet another powerful piece. I won't allow myself to try to yet again uplift the listening ears in this cut. In no way will I let myself preach the fact that the revolution will not be televised, but you can watch the video of it on YouTube or maybe catch the live stream on www.therevolutionhappenshere.com/check it out, or catch some of the pics on www.myspace.com/therevolution, or become his friend on Facebook. No, this will not be the piece for that. Cause like I said before, you won't listen. You won't let me tell you that there are more Americans dying by the hands of Americans on American soil than the total number of lives lost in the Middle East on either side. Nah, you don't want to hear that. I won't shout my anger to you on stages while I do pieces that show you a part of my unseen anger soul. I won't waste your time with such unwanted information. I will stand here, smile, and make you laugh. I will touch your heart with love pieces or ensure the fact that I'm a freak and get you laid, cause after all, that's all you want to hear anyway. So no, I will not write another powerful poem. I will just be your average poet. I will do the pieces that truly move you, take my bow, and just walk away.
I hate the fact that your friends keep letting you come into a studio. I hate the fact that they keep giving you beats. I hate the fact that you think you're hot. I hate the fact that you won't take the fact that I'm telling you you're not hot as a reason to realize that you're not hot. So you will forever be convicted into this deep, dark crevice of bullshit music. You will ever be convicted to writing these dud-ass lines in your dud-ass notebook with your dud-ass pen that you just won't seem to give up. You are convicted to being afraid to work in a 9 to 5 because you want to rhyme. You are convicted with being afraid to go to school so you can maybe get a good 9 to 5 so maybe you can catch up on your child support because you feel like you can rhyme and do what Lil Wayne does. You are convicted of being a dud, and I am the judge. I sentence you to a whole life of corny shows with 5 people that you already seen cheer for you every day of your life. I sentence you to constantly being scrutinized by people who can actually rhyme. And I convict you to being a hate-mongering, hate-wanting, hate-hating hater of yourself. Because the real hater in your sassy-ass mind is you. Because you keep telling yourself that you're hot. In my book, the haters are not the ones who tell you how your music is. The haters are the ones that tell you that your music is hot. So you will serve out a life sentence of mediocrity. Gavel dropped, court over, clear my corpse. That's that's that. Like I said, this album, 3 years in the making. Between raising my son, living life, trying to make money, you know, it took a long road, and through that long road came split personality, which has had 4 or 5 different name changes. It's going through an actual signing to a record label, and then me smacking a record label in the face because they told me the stupidest shit in the world, which was, you don't have to drive to be a mainstream artist. Wow. Didn't know you had to drive to be a bullshit artist. Honestly, you know, they told me that, you know, they wanted this album done in 3 months. I got a job. I got a son. I can't even write a poem in 3 months, let alone a whole album. You know, so this album is honestly, like I said, if I leave tomorrow, if I'm done, if God calls me home tomorrow, this album right here will be the thing that I want people to look back on and say, man, this man has something to say. He had a reason. He spit for a reason. He wrote for a reason. He talked for a reason. He reached people for a reason. And this is it. This is, to me, groundbreaking because, like I said, we got a lot of hip-hop artists. We got a lot of poets. We got a lot of poets who rhyme, a lot of hip-hop artists who do poets, but none of them have ever really brought it all together on one project. So I really want to get it into as many hands as possible.